Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Gareth Shaw here, PGA Professional, and today I've got a golf ball that for me it's up there. I really do think it's up there and probably the most underrated golf ball on the market. That in mind, with golf balls such as the staff model from Wilson, absolutely brilliant. And the reason I say this is because it's been a popular brand for so many years, but I think it's underrated because they don't go out there and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and pounds on marketing and PR. They kind of let the golfer come to the ball, and we've seen it so often with players that are working with them now who are using the golf ball. And this is the Bridgestone. I think Bridgestone is probably one of the most underrated golf companies in the world. More prevalent in Asia, but for me, tyre company, that's where the origins come from, into golf. And they brought out a golf ball that is really, really cool. And for me, it floats two of my boats. Mental side, the psychology side, and also the performance side. And this is the Mindset Tour BXS. Tour BXS, played by people like Tiger Woods and Jason Day. But working with a collab with Bridgestone, Jason Day and his mental skills coach produced this golf ball. And first of all, what I'll notice and see straight away with the golf ball itself is it's got some markings on the side. I hope you can pick that up on camera. Let me get out of the shot so you can see more detailed. So if you can't pick it up very well, but I'll also flash an image you can see. There you go. See it there better. And it's got almost got a green circle, a kind of yellowy circle, then red with a target line. It's also still got the ball brand and the make on down this equator of the golf ball. Seam I was looking for then, that was the word. And then Bridgestone logo and the number on there as well. It's not too busy. I know you're thinking, well, it's got lots of logos and signs and things, but the actual mindset part of it we'll explain now. So this mindset system, as I said, it's all about that kind of pre-shot routine, about identifying your target, where you're going, if that's your breaking point or a point that you're aligning to the hole. But also, I think off the tee, this would be brilliant off the tee. You can align that golf ball up to where you're going, and then you focus on the dot. And then what I mean by the dot is that kind of green dot on the golf ball. Then from there, you go. You focus, then you execute. So you're aligning yourself, then you're getting prepared, you're focusing on the dot, you're hitting your golf shot. That three-stage process. So identify target, visualize, focus, go. And for me as a psychologist, if you haven't got a pre-shot routine out there, a pre-performance routine, this is great. This is a really good way of starting. It's using the golf ball is that kind of visual aid to help you with your pre-shot routine. And this can be done on the tee. It can be then brought into the rest of your golf game. And then when you align your putt up on the green, you've got a kind of, how many here? 1, 2, 3, a thicker and then two other ones in terms of arrows that can help you align to that breaking point, give you that opportunity to go through that routine and complete that process. Because a lot of us out there who are watching this video today haven't got a pre-shot routine, and you'll notice, why am I inconsistent? Why don't I hit good shots all the time? I'm not saying the pre-shot routine is going to give you that for all the time, but at least it will give you some consistency, and especially under pressure, a pre-shot routine really help you perform. In terms of the golf ball itself, it's a premium, it's 4-piece urethane. I'll do my Chris Davison, my very good friend, bike test. Oh, it's so soft, so soft. It's designed for that kind of tour level performance, so it's going to be looking and competing with your Pro V1s, your TP5s, your Callaway Chromes of this world. But again, Bridgestone have got that history, made golf balls for Nike. When Tiger played them, everybody said it was a Bridgestone golf ball underneath that Nike swoosh. And also they had that kind of law dispute a few years ago where supposedly, again, I can link all the information for this to below. The designer of the Pro V1 came from Bridgestone, took that to Titleist, and that kind of dispute and lawsuit went on for many months. But it's just a really good ball. I've always been a big fan of Bridgestone, and I think their range is absolutely brilliant for your X and for your RXS. Great golf balls. And I think if you're looking for a new golf ball to play for the new season coming up for us in the UK, why not give Bridgestone a go? Look at their right range. They've got a great custom fitting tool online as well to help you. These golf balls come in at $44.99 a dozen. I think it's a really good price when you look at now. Pro Vs are going to be edging £50+ into the new season. Customizable options on there as well with these, but I think it's busy enough. I think it's got that the kind of alignment aid on the sleeve there as well, with the Tour BXS on, Bridgestone logo, and then your mindset. They don't all come with a mindset, you can have them without the mindset, but I just think it's a really nice tool. Gives you that consistency of a pre-shot routine, helps you develop a pre-shot routine, which is so important for your consistency, concentration when you're under a little bit of pressure out on the golf course. But also you're playing a really good ball, really good quality golf ball. And we're going to jump down to Onley Golf Club in a little while and test this out on the course of the distance, the feel, and almost the durability on the golf course, and see how this holds up. But also we'll take you through that kind of pre-shot routine as well, that identify your target, the visualization, your focus, you execute, and see if it works out there and makes me ultimately play some better golf. Let's go jump down to the golf course. Let's give these a try. Bridgestone Mindset BXS. What a beautiful late afternoon down here at Onley Golf Club, and we are looking at the Bridgestone Mindset BXS in action. We're going to go through the process, and I'm going to talk to you about how it is in terms of the pre-shot routine. We're going to talk about how the performance is, distance into greens, feel with a putter, feel with a wedge, and ultimately see how the mindset really gets you in the right processes and hopefully gives you a pre-shot routine that you can follow. We're down here at Onley. We're just zapping now how far we've got, but I've got a 5-iron in my hand, and we are 239 from the flag from the winter mat. So, first stage with the Mindset golf ball is identifying your target. So I've identified my target as just the tree in the distance, the one with the yellow leaves. Then what I'm going to do is align and get myself visualizing that target in my mind, and with that then focusing on the green dot on the golf ball and then executing the shot. So I've got my target, I've aligned my golf ball to that target. Now I'm going to focus that in my mind, but then focus on the green dot on the ball and then hit the shot. Got my target, focusing on my green dot, and now we're going to execute. Great flight, really happy with that. Come off really nice, nice penetrating flight that was. It flew off there. Let's go see how far we are away from the green and see how the Bridgestone ball performs into the green. Okay, middle of fairway, really chuffed with that one off the first tee there. We've got 55 yards left into the target, and what I've taken advantage of are winter conditions here in the UK at the moment. So I've visualised my target, I've picked the post at the back of the green. Now I'm going to focus on my golf ball again. I've got that aligned to my target, and then I'm going to execute, going through the same pre-shot routine I did before. Might be a little deep, but hopefully it's spun for me. Come off the face, lovely. Let me get this busy. Let's talk golf ball first, and that feel was great off the club face. Loved it off the tee and then loved it into the green there, and hopefully got a little bit of action that's going to bring it back to the flag for us. But overall, first impressions, the golf ball and the flight is brilliant. I love the mindset element because it's giving golfers a choice. I think what the recommended steps are brilliant. that kind of picking your target, focusing then on your target on the golf ball, the green dot, and then executing. So you're picking, you're aligning, and then you're focusing on a point, so you're not worrying about the end result so much. Absolutely brilliant from a psychological perspective, absolutely brilliant. What I would say is don't be afraid as golfers at home to adapt to that routine, pre-shot routine. Don't make it too lengthy, but if you can do as they've done on the golf ball, where they've got 3 steps. You've got your red, you kind of stop, you think, your amber, you focus, and then your green is your execute. I think if you can think and work those 3 steps into your golf, absolutely brilliant. It'll help you so much, no end in terms of consistency, that focus, and ultimately that performance outcome. So the performance outcome will be a lot better than you think. Let's go and check out where the ball is, see how we finished, and see if we can knock in a putt. Okay, they're a little bit deep into this green, but as you can see, it was straight over the flag. So great flight, really good focus flight onto that target. Let's see if we can chip on in or chip on down there and knock a par in. If not, let's try and get a birdie. Let's run on a little bit, but we can knock that in, I think. What a beautiful late afternoon here at Arley Golf Club. This is absolutely superb. What we're going to try and do now is again use, and this is the main mindset or the focus for this golf ball, is the alignment tool, hopefully helping you to knock more putts in and more putts in more consistently with a consistent process and a routine. Let's have a go. So just off the left here, I've got my target. I'm going to align my target now. I'm then going to focus on my green dot and then execute the putt. Oh, I just didn't hit it. I had the line. That's great. Really good. Just to sum up for you, first and kind of overall impressions of this golf ball, brilliant. I've got a little bit of a scuff mark here, but that's only from sharp wedges and that interaction I've had with the golf ball, but certainly no signs of severe scuffing, which is absolutely brilliant for this type of golf ball. Premium construction, again, what we talked about. Love the feel off the putter face, love the feel off the iron and the wedge into the green there as well, and reacted around the green again, really nice. Overall, really positive experience with this Bridgestone golf ball, and the big selling point, and I'm a little bit biased here from a mental skills perspective, is the mindset. Love this approach, love this development from Jason Day and his kind of mental skills team and working with Bridgestone to get this onto the golf ball. I think it's well worth a try. I think it's a golf ball you'll be really surprised with, and really surprised with the results of this golf ball. So go and give it a try. Let us know in the comments below as you get on. Bridgestone, BXS, absolutely great. The Mindset golf ball.